Hello, everyone. As the holiday is approaching, welcome to my second speech of English 105 public speaking. I am Matika Petty. My demonstration paper will be on how to bake a cake. I have all of my ingredients here. I hope I'm here to entertain my audience. I have my measuring cups, my butter, my eggs, my bowls, my baking soda, my milk, my water, and my salt, and my vanilla mix. Today on how to bake a cake, a box cake might be easy, but nothing tastes better than making you feel like you have baked a pound cake, discovering how baking a cake from scratch would be. And that would be my demonstration for today. There are a couple of things to keep in mind when we're making a homemade cake. First, make sure you have all your ingredients, which I have all my ingredients here. Are we ready to go? Check that your baking powder and baking soda aren't too old. It can make an impact on whether the cake is rise properly. Bringing the butter and the eggs to room temperature, which I have my butter and my eggs. And temperature cooking begins. Cold ingredients can affect the cake texture. It is important that not to overmix the flour. Doing so could develop the gluten's to a point where the cake could close the volume. In a case of other baked goods, making them tough, stop mixing when you're no longer streaking of flour in the bowl. During baking, keep the oven closed as much as possible. Open and closing the doors. Closing the doors will lower the oven temperature and increase cooking time. When finished baking, cool the cake on a wire rack, which I have here in the oven. Allow air to circulate completely around the cake. After 10 minutes, the cake come out the pan and onto the rack completely. Hey everybody, it's Chef Lovely, and I definitely have a sweet tooth today. So we're going to make a beautiful white cake. And here are the ingredients: 4 egg whites, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a half teaspoon of baking soda, and a half teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of butter shortening, 1 teaspoon of vanilla mix, 1 1/3 cups of buttermilk or sour milk. Allow white eggs to stand at room temperature for 30 minutes. Meanwhile, grease and lightly flour the 9-inch pans. Round cake pans are greased. 1 13 by 9 by 2 inches baking pan. Set the pans aside in a mixing bowl. Stirring together flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt set aside. You will preheat the oven to 350 degrees. In a large mixing bowl, mix all the ingredients together. For medium to high speed for 30 seconds. Add sugar and vanilla. Beat until well combined. Add white eggs, 1 beating well after each additional. Alternately add flour mix and buttermilk to mixture, beating on low speed each in additional just until combined. Spread batter into the prepared pans.
Batter. What is that? Oh, she makes a cake for real. Who's spread it on me?
Take 5.
Take 5. No. Can I get a juice? I want juice. I gotta get it.
This is my demonstration on how to bake a cake.
Hey, where my juice? Don't let me.
Stop.